This story takes place during the Israelite exile in Babylon, where members of the Jewish nobility were taken into King Nebuchadnezzar's court and given Babylonian names. Ancient Babylon prized dreams as important ways of seeing the world and the future. And so when the king has foreboding dreams of destruction, he takes them seriously. Nebuchadnezzar is reluctant to accept Daniel, Belshazzar's, suggestion that his empire stands on feet of clay, even as his dreams of its collapse persist. Eventually, Daniel experiences similar prophetic visions, and the definition between dream and reality disintegrates. In our own dreams, personhood is malleable, and time is not necessarily linear. The representations of people and events in the dream of Nebuchadnezzar follow the same surrealist logic of the dream world, where effect can precede cause and identity is not fixed. The voices of Nebuchadnezzar, Belshazzar, Daniel, the Holy Watcher, and narrators move about the cast, emphasizing the elusive nature of meaning when we inhabit the dream world.
We can explain So the king replied, "This is what I have firmly decided. If you tell me the dream and explain it to me, you will receive gifts and rewards and great honor. Gifts and gifts and great honor. Gifts and But if you do not tell me the dream and explain it to me, I will have him cut into pieces. I will have your houses burned into piles of Tell me the dream and explain it to me. about the tree.
Tell us the tree. Tell us the tree. Tell us the tree.
He told them the dream, but they didn't understand it. They didn't understand. And so Belshazzar, whose other name is Daniel, Belshazzar, in whose unholy spirit dwells Belshazzar, from whom no secret bringeth grief. Belshazzar, do you know truth is hidden? Listen to my dream and tell me what is to become of me. Upon my bed, this is what I saw. There was a tree at the center of the earth. The tree was big and strong. It was so tall. Its top reached up to upon my bed, this is what I saw. There was a tree at the center of the earth, and its height was great. Its foliage was beautiful, its fruit abundant. It provided food for everything that flies and crawls. Upon my bed, this is what I saw, a tree. Animals of the field found shade under it. Birds dream be for someone else. Let it be for those that hate you, and the meaning for your enemies. The tree that you saw, which grew and was strong, whose top reached up to heaven, whose leaves were fair, and whose fruit was plentiful. Your Majesty, you are that tree. You have grown strong, and your dominion has spread. But the earth has not found you acceptable. Therefore, you shall be driven At the of this beast.